played in a lot of these Bills-Chiefs games. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of talk. There's going to be a lot of noise. How do you approach it?
It's something we talk about a lot, not making one game bigger than the next. They're the next opponent. So we want to treat each game as the same size. We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, looking forward to the playoff picture or anything like that. But they're an incredible team. Every year I've been here, we played them. It's always an awesome challenge, awesome opportunity for us. They got talent all over the place, and their standard that they've been playing at is just pretty incredible to watch. So it'll be a great challenge, great opportunity for us. But our focus is on us, just keeping everything in our fundamentals. The most important thing, I think, for us is just to keep everything inside the building, focus on little things out on the practice field, not getting too far ahead of ourselves.
How much do things change for you if Dalton isn't able to go?
Dalton's an incredible player, so we hope he can go. But, guys have been stepping up all year. We've had injuries in a lot of positions. So I think it's just whenever your number's called, you got to step up and make plays. But thankfully, I've got some good experience, before he was here as well. So, we're hoping he can go, but I guess we'll just see when that decision's made.
You've had a lot of success, actually, specifically against this team, and I know you just said, you can't make it bigger than it ultimately is. But is there something about these types of matchups that get more out of guys, and you in particular? That everybody's watching, so you really do put your best foot forward?
Yeah, I think naturally it's human nature. If it's a primetime game, or if it's a playoff game, for instance, that it's easier to get, the competitive juices flowing. It's easier to get amped up, ready to play. But sometimes that can be a negative thing. If you get too hyped up, too ready to go, you might start having mental errors. So there's a lot of poise that needs to be involved, and just kind of falling back on our own preparation, not getting too excited too quickly. But it is always a little extra fun when it's either a primetime game or a big matchup.
I know he's not going to play on Sunday, but you guys have been teammates for a long time. What was it even just like seeing Matt back in practice today?
Who?
Milano.
Oh, Milano.
Yeah.
I thought you said Mac for a reason. For some reason I was like, I think he's playing.
Yeah.
Milano's awesome, man. He's been working his tail off. Every time he's out there on the field and we get to watch him run around, I talk about sometimes turning into a fan when Josh is playing on the field, but especially when the defense is out there, watching him flying around, making plays, it's like a work of art. So definitely have been missing him out there, but other guys have been stepping up, making great plays. But it was really exciting to see him out there today.
What's the biggest growth you've seen in the passing game over the last 5 weeks, even despite all the injuries?
I think guys stepping up to the point where, you never know how many guys are going to get targeted in one game. There's never, a clear-cut number one target. Mac made some incredible plays last game. Khalil's always making plays. You look at our receiving core, tight ends, receivers, even the running backs. When the ball comes their way, they make great plays, and Josh has done an incredible job just taking what the defense gives them, whether that's checkdowns or early looks that might not be deep options.